So tell me about your first radio.
Radios were pretty important on the farm, and maybe people can even recall hearing about some of the old radio programs that were very famous, ran for half an hour. Some of them, soap operas as they called them, ran for 15 minutes. But the radios were pretty they were pretty poor by today's standards, and they ran on batteries because we didn't have electricity when radios first came out, on the farm at any rate. So and not just a little pin light or AA or AAA battery. These were great big dry cells, and before that people ran their radios on car batteries that they would hook up. But we had what they called an A and B pack, which was a battery pack, and the radio was plugged into that, and you listened selectively, because if you left the radio on all day, as you did today, you'd quickly run down the batteries, and they were kind of expensive, probably $5 or something, and that was a lot of money in those days. Some of the first radios, and the first one we had, didn't have a speaker, just 2 terminals and a headphone. Not the really slick headphones of today, but headphones that you could separate so that my brother and I could listen to the same program, obviously, but on one ear, on one half of the headphones. Then we did get a radio with the speaker. But getting back to the one with the headphones, an alternative was a big horn, like a magnifying the sound type of horn. And the ultimate for my dad was on a Saturday night to listen to hockey night in Canada upstairs, lying on his bed with this big horn pointing into his bedroom. And I recall that, the sound being amplified enough for him, and that was the ultimate in luxury in those days. But radios were important, very important. The radio station that we listened to was a local one, but a CBC affiliate. So we got the CBC News, and we heard all about World War II on a regular basis. I would listen to the radio on a Saturday night, get the news, take it down as best I could, and my job would be in the little country school the next morning, if it was my turn, to write the headlines of the world news, especially war news, on the blackboard, and we would review that with the teacher we had at that time. Radio was important, and still is today.